gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and on today's episode I'll be showing you guys how to make the perfect Nigerian rice and stew. So for this recipe we'll be needing some pomo, some cow skin, some rice, some locust beans, some fish, any fish, and some crayfish, you guys. So now we're going to start by washing off our rice. For this recipe I'm using the normal Nigerian rice. You should have seen it in the camera. It is so dirty and it's so, it gives that kind of color Nigerian rice gives. So I'm washing this for about 3 to 4 times. You can add some salt to it if you are not going to finish it immediately, so this way it will help restrain it from getting bad easily or something you get. So I had to wash this all over, but if you are using a very good rice you don't have to wash it for like 4 to 5 times if you are sure that this rice is good enough. So now guys, we are done washing our rice for like 4 times, you guys. So you're going to proceed by adding your rice into a pot of boiling water actually, and add your salt, cover it to boil. And then now we're going to proceed by washing our pomo. This way we are going to make all the dirt in the pomo to peel off easily by scraping up with your knife, you guys. Are you still here? So I picked up the pomo gently. You can see I'm not rushing, you guys. I picked it up gently one by one. Started off by peeling the back and also peeling inside the dirt in the inside, because most people ignore this part, and this way it will help your pomo to be very clean and be free from dirt, from sand, from particles, because this is actually so dirty. So you guys, we're going to repeat the same process for all of your pomo till everything gets clean, you guys. And you have to keep on changing the water. I changed my water for like 2 to 3 times, you guys, and I was done with the pomo. Very easy. And the fact that the pomo was very soft, let me tell you a secret to your Nigerian pepper stew. For your rice, always use soft pomo because it goes along with your rice, and if you use the hard pomo, it will be very hard to chew, you guys. So after repeating this the same process for everything, you guys, I make sure I separated it in another bowl and went to check up on our rice, and I opened it a little bit so it won't overcook upon the gas burner. So back to our preparation for the stew, I went back and washed the locust beans, that is the rule. Some people do not wash their rule because they get it from a very good source and it has been thoroughly cleaned, but if you get yours from the local market for like my own, you have to wash it because it has a lot of dirt in it. So for this rule, you have to make sure that it is very clean, or else you just put your mouth upon stone anytime you are eating this kind of stew. So I washed my own, and sorry for this angle, I actually didn't know that I wasn't placing my bowl in front of the camera very well, so you can see some dirt in a lot of dirt in it. Actually I had to wash it like 4 times. But trust me, you guys, you have to be gentle, very calming when you're washing your euro, or else, you guys, remember our recipes, there are no rushing. So, and if this is your best time on my YouTube channel, what are you still waiting for? Kindly subscribe now, keep on the subscription box and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. So now we're going to proceed by dicing our onions. You guys, I'm so sorry for the way the camera is looking this angle. I don't have a chopping board, so I vertically and horizontally dice the onions. I will show you guys how I did it now. Yes, that's how I did it, vertically, horizontally, and then I slice it. You can cut your onions anyhow you like. You can cut it big. I'll show you some big parts I later cut it into, because this sauce is for 2 type of people: those who like the red onions to be diced and the other way around. So you can just cut it anywhere you prefer, tiny bits, big bits, or anywhere I shall. So I shall cut it into your washed locust beans. Yes, you guys, cut it once your locust beans is thoroughly washed and it is very clean. You can cut your onions into it. Yes, be sure to cut it the preferred way you want it to be. You guys, are you still following him? So now we're going to check up on our rice. Our rice has been boiling for the past 15 to 20 minutes and it is yet to be done. So we're going to add in some onions to this rice, yes, because this is a Nigerian rice and the smell is very bad. So just to give it another aroma. Now we're going to proceed to wash our fish. We're still preparing everything for our sauce. You can use any fish you have access to. I'm using some shawa. We call this shawa from where I come from. Let me know what this fish is called in your own. Some people call it titus, some people call it sardine, some people call it shawa in the Yoruba form, but I think this is the kind of fish that is in the sardine can, the titus can, because this is somehow oily. You can see the water, looks like there's a lot of oil poured into it, you guys. And this is how to wash your fish. You have to get the gut out. I got some eggs out of the fish. Yes, some the fish actually has some eggs sometimes, so you have to get the gut out, or else you just be eating dirt. Remember, our own recipe is always clean, fair, and healthy, you guys. So I repeated the same process for every part, and even the head. I had to, let me show you how I clean the head. You just open the part that hand that place, and then you push everything out to one side, and the other way around, the bottom and low bottom, you guys. So I repeated the same process for this fish, for everything, and I washed it like 2 to 3 times till it is very clean. You can see this is just the first time I was washing it, and the last but not the least fish I washed it. I removed the gut again, you guys, and then I proceeded to pour away the water and change the water to a very clean water, you guys. Now this is the second time I will just be rinsing it. You can still see that the water is kind of oily because this is kind of fish. The kind of fish I'm using is somehow oily, and it is very sweet. Now our rice is ready. You just strain it into your strainer, your sieve. I'm sorry because I didn't show you beginning. The camera was being heated with the the heat from it. So turn your rice by side, and then I proceeded to boil our fish, yes, in a pot of water and with the pomo. Yes, you can boil everything together. I added more water because that water was not enough, and then I proceeded to add in some onions. You can just leave it. If you are an onion lover like me, say hi in the comment section. I added some onions into this. I added some salt. I'm not using some seasoning, and then I cover it and allow it to cook. Now to our peppers, you guys. For this pepper combination, you can use any combination you like, but the perfect combination you can use is some scotch bonnets, as I would do, the ripe and the unripe ones, and some tomatoes. So this is perfect, but for someone that can just adjust your heat, you can use some tatashe to eat. I washed this for 2 times, and then I rinsed again, sieve away all the dirt, and proceeded to roughly blend it. We are making pepper stew, rice pepper stew. We are roughly blending our pepper, so I'm using some manual blender, you guys, and I have to first rinse it to make sure, although it is clean, but I have to rinse it. And I started by blending my onions, you guys. So now we are blending our onions, you guys, chopping it. Actually, you can see it out. Then I'm going to add in my pepper gently and chop everything fast. If you have an electric blender, just use it. So now we're going to get our clean pot. You can use the same pot as another pot. Add in your palm oil. Now I'm going to teach you how to perfectly eat your palm oil without no danger. Cover it up, yes, and leave it for like 15 minutes on low heat. You can see it. 15 minutes later, you just come on a very low heat. And before I forget, I added some crayfish too. I washed this before using it. You have to always thoroughly rinse your crayfish because it has a lot of dirt in it. Now we're going to add in our locust beans, our oil and onions, then our pepper to the palm oil, then our crayfish, you guys. I used to follow you, stay together, you guys. Now we're going to cover and allow that to simmer for a few minutes before adding our seasoning and our salt. Sorry, I didn't shoot when I was adding my salt. Stay that together. And if this is still your first time on my YouTube channel, what are you still waiting for, you guys? Kindly subscribe now and turn on your notification bells to be the first person to get notified when I post a new video. So now, as you can see, I added in the fish last because I didn't want it to break. Remember, we already boiled this, and gently, just put your spoon to press everything down. And guys, 10 minutes later, our stew is stewing ready, and I served it in this stylish way. If you want to know how I did mine, just go to my YouTube channel, check my latest shorts, and you will see this video. Thank you for watching my videos always, guys. I know you love me, but Jesus, our Savior, loves you more. Bye guys, see you in my next video.